La siguiente delegación en mi lista, Pakistán. Tiene Su Excelencia la palabra.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Pakistan reiterates its appreciation to the International Law Commission for its work on this critical issue. Crimes against humanity are amongst the most egregious violations of human rights, unsettling the very conscience of the international community. Even as we speak, such crimes are being committed in Palestine and in occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The world cannot afford to turn a blind eye to these grave injustices. Pakistan is deeply concerned about the ongoing cycle of occupation, oppression, and violence in Palestine. As we mark the dreadful one-year anniversary of Israel's genocidal war against the Palestinian people, the humanitarian crisis in Gaza continues to worsen. This tragic situation is a direct result of over 7 decades of illegal Israeli occupation and disregard for international law, including General Assembly and UN Security Council resolutions, affirming the Palestinian people's right to self-determination. These inhumane actions by Israeli occupation forces are not only unacceptable, but also constitute war crimes and crimes against humanity and a plausible genocide as ruled by the International Court of Justice. In line with the recent General Assembly resolution on implementing the ICJ's advisory opinion, Israel must immediately and unconditionally withdraw from all occupied Palestinian territories, end its unlawful policies and make reparations for the damages caused, and ensure the Palestinian people can exercise their right to self-determination without hindrance. Madam Chair, the need for global cooperation to eliminate impunity and secure justice for victims of crime against humanity cannot be emphasized enough. In this context, the Commission's draft articles and commentaries serve as crucial instruments for enhancing accountability by providing practical and insightful guidance to states. While these draft ILC articles represent a significant starting point, it is still premature to reach definitive conclusions regarding their substance and structure. The discussions held during the resumed 77th and 78th sessions of the 6th Committee have been invaluable in advancing the ongoing dialogue surrounding the content of these draft articles. Pakistan has shared detailed comments on the draft articles during the discussions in the resumed sessions. Madam Chair, in the past sessions, numerous delegations have persistently voiced concerns related to the content of the draft articles, most notably draft Articles 7, 9, and 10, which are grounded in a broad interpretation of the universal jurisdiction doctrine, have raised serious concerns. This doctrine is a subject on which the committee has yet to reach consensus. The preamble, as well, draws inspiration from the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court. It is essential to note that the Rome Statute lacks universal acceptance, so the direct references to it, particularly concerning the definition of crimes against humanity in Article 7, could undermine the universal acceptance of any potential future convention. Similarly, it is vital to ensure that the definitions outlined in the draft articles on the prevention and punishment of crimes against humanity, specifically for crimes such as enslavement, torture, and enforced disappearance, align with those enshrined in the corresponding UN conventions. We must exercise caution in preventing the introduction of new definitions that could lead to ambiguity and inconsistency in the interpretation of these terms. Madam Chair, considering the variety of perspectives, it is evident that additional time is still required for all delegations to meticulously examine the draft articles and confirm their compatibility with their respective national constitutions and laws. In order to harmonize differing perspectives, it is judicious to persist with the discussions in the framework of the 6th Committee that can foster the development of consensus. Additionally, this approach stands as the most effective way to ensure that any forthcoming convention is widely embraced by the international community. This includes those states not currently party to the Rome Statute of the ICC. Madam Chair, in conclusion, my delegation is convinced that the draft articles should continue to be subjected to thorough discussions and evaluation by member states in this committee. My delegation will constructively engage in discussions with other delegations on these significant matters surrounding the draft articles. This includes discussions on the further necessary steps to be taken concerning the articles. It is crucial to concentrate on legal matters, steer clear of politicization and selectivity, and establish an objective and sound framework that addresses the issue of accountability and impunity for crimes against humanity. All these efforts should strictly adhere to the principles and objectives of the UN Charter. I thank you very much.
Agradezco al representante permanente adjunto de Pakistán por su intervención.